Button. Hello, internet.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream.
You're not allowed to speak. I'm the host. Well, you are allowed to speak, because something needs to be done at the start of a session.
I think that was being voluntold.
Okay, so...
Wait.
last left
I
off.
need something very important before I let you speak. You may speak now. Oh, that's too mad.
There we last left off.
Okay.
Inside of the drow lair covered in spider webs and rackety bridges and really bitter people.
Have you tasted them?
We interviewed everybody with us. There was it was a deep gnome, some kind of like dwarf, drow-looking creature, mushroom guy. We had the black spider with us, and a dark elf or a drow that had a bunch of scars on his face agreed to help let us out at night, and we gladly accepted his help.
Well, it's not really help you out. It's more like you were in a convenient place to cause a distraction.
Yeah, but we don't know that entire part yet.
Not entirely, but it should kind of be obvious.
So we got out, and we smashed our way through a bit of places that were unguarded. Managed to fight a spider and then recover all of our items.
You forgot something that you took.
I took some gems off of a idol.
Yeah, this is going to go down like the masks in the other campaign. I can just feel it.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell you that the campaign will remember this.
God. But I mean, if we're leaving, then fine.
You keep telling yourself that.
Window pops up. The campaign will remember that.
Actually, let me make a macro for that.
What? The campaign will remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Then make it the GM will remember that.
I remember scrubbing dishes. That's what I remember.
There, I have made a macro of it.
And now I have as well.
Actually. So, when you last left off, let's open my notes. Where we're at.
We just salvaged our equipment and
Yes, you are in Ulvara's quarters.
well then let's get the hell out of here.
Well, there's actually one more level below you. If you look at the bottom of the map,
Oh. Bottom of the map.
if you look at the bottom of the map, you will see that there are
Oh.
4 stalagmites. No, stalactites. Sorry. And
Oh yeah, I can see it now.
the second one has a giant ass spider up top, and then a bedroom in the middle, and then a third room below.
So we're in the second one now with the giant
Yeah,
spider.
we're in the middle, but there's also a third one.
Yeah, well, let's go, I guess. We want to check it out. I suggest we go, but
So,
some
do
people
you
might
wish
be
to
more
check it out?
greedy. I say no.
Yes.
Damn it.
You having fun with that?
Campaign has a good memory.
Damn it. I just want to put it in like these. But I can't micro those.
Oh, I see a waterfall, so I'm just wondering, can we Johnny Weissmuller this?
I have no idea what you're just saying.
Johnny Weissmuller, the first actor to actually play Tarzan in the 1930s.
You're such a nerd.
Yes, you
I
are.
thought everybody knew that.
No, I didn't.
So, what's the vote? Go deeper or not?
Go deeper. There's
I'd
no
say
point to
deeper.
not go deeper.
Look, let's make it official, shall we?
I don't think you can call vote.
Yeah,
You
everybody can.
Why don't I get a vote?
Because you're GM. Fuck you.
Yeah, make a character.
Well, he has 12 NPCs behind him.
So I get 12 votes, okay. I
will
see
be-
that one person hasn't voted.
I'm
I'm
guessing
assuming-
it's Alpha.
Yep.
Alpha, is it going to be yes or no?
The only thing that I wrote you can use to judge.
I'm trying to move away these maps so I can actually see the chat.
What are you saying? You're on the other side of the world.
Control left click the map.
Yeah, get out of your kitchen, dude.
But seriously, Ish. Okay,
Oh!
It is
tie.
a tie!
Oh. Flip a coin.
Yeah, I think since I'm Dragonborn, I would want to go to the surface rather than going deeper into underground.
I am
Dragons love
going
living
to
in
let
caves.
the fate of the dice break the tie. A
Flip a
1
coin.
is deeper. It's deeper.
Thank goodness.
Fuck!
Had a gamer.
You are
What?
in the lowermost and smallest chamber of this tower. And again, it contains cushions laid out across the floor mats, a small carved table with 2 chairs, and a sturdy Zergwood chest.
Any
Another
pictures
chest?
of Rolf here?
No.
Okay, she's lucky it won't get burned.
I'm probably gonna go do some perceptions to see if there's any traps because I just got one on the other chest, so no, not again. 22.
Yeah, it's trapped in the same way.
Okay. Anyone that can disable this?
Let me check.
Yes, I have a big maul.
No, we're not gonna break it.
What's the disable skill?
Thieves' tools.
You have thieves' tools.
We don't.
I look over at the black spider.
What are you looking at me at? At me for?
Know how to
Really?
work your way around this trap? I'm sure you've seen it before.
Yeah. Don't.
You know what? Here, I shove a hammer and a spike. Go. You want to destroy it? Here, take these.
I think that was a prompt. Not a.
Yes, that was a.
What was the prompt?
Oh, jeez.
I shoved a hammer and a spike in your hands and said, "Go, destroy it."
The chest.
Yeah.
Well, I dropped the hammer and the spike like I would drop a mic and take my maul and
No!
bring it down.
If there's potions in there.
Okay, let's see. Are there
You
potions
dropped
in
the
there?
mic.
Well,
Seriously, if there's anything valuable that can break in there, your maul will destroy it. You want to
If you
destroy
want to
something?
do something right, do it yourself.
Fine. Smack. No,
well,
I'll wait
there,
up.
are, there are 2 chests in there.
Yeah, and one of them was trapped, which means there's something valuable in there. You want to
No, there's
risk
only
the
one
chance?
chest. Why did you get an idea of a second one?
No,
Well.
actually.
You may now check the party sheet.
No, that's effects.
You are all dead. No.
What was the party? This was the party sheet.
Broken bottles. Okay.
I knew it.
I guess we deserved that.
I knew it. Oh, bone dice.
I want to
Yeah,
take the black.
there
mask.
goes the invisibility potion.
Well, that means that everything in the chest is invisible now.
No, that just means you can't see the potion.
Okay.
Now he says it's one broken bottle and nothing else is smooched, so it was probably an invisibility potion. Because that liquid you cannot see.
So how well made does those dice look like?
They look like dice.
Yeah, but well
I'm a
made
dice,
dice.
I'm a dice
or-
collector.
Was I a dice collector or was I a playing cards one?
You find personal items and clothing of a
Playing
drow.
cards, never mind.
A small purse containing a bit of money. A black velvet mask stitched with silver thread in a spiderweb pattern. A set of bone dice engraved with elvish characters. A small black velvet bag containing a spider-shaped onyx brooch. And a broken bottle.
Is there still some of the content on it? Can I do it like a taste test what it could have been?
Yeah, you can.
Also, would that be for... can I then use that as future reference if we meet and see those potions again?
Okay.
Yeah, Flotus potion.
Maybe tasting it isn't...
Well, tasting is the only way that we can
You
identify
remember the
potion.
drow had poisons on them arrows, right?
Yeah.
They probably also keep that in bottles.
I concur. You shouldn't drink that.
Cypher has said what he was going to do.
We're actively RPing stopping him though.
Okay.
We're allowed to do that.
Okay, go ahead.
Right then, I take a sniff at it first if it smells like poison.
It smells very strongly.
David, you might not know these people as well as we do.
Yeah.
They use a lot of poisons.
Poisons vary widely in smell, so.
I swiftly lick it.
You think that would have been an amazing bottle of fine liquor. Unfortunately, it's gone now.
God damn, it was liquor! There goes the booze.
Wouldn't that have an etiquette on it?
And now,
You
for
don't
no
know.
reason,
Mm-hmm.
The Death Lotus poison's going to kick in 2 rounds.
Nah. It'll be fine.
But David, quick question.
What?
Do you want the dice as well? Because then we have to roll for it.
Nah, I'm a card player. I thought it was a dice player.
I'll take a look at the black mask.
well, it's a black velvet mask stitched with silver thread in a spiderweb pattern. Looks
Like,
fancy,
this is cool.
not very clerical or. Well, it doesn't look like it's something that clerics would wear. Not something religious. It's just a nice looking black mask.
Do we feel that there's something to the mask?
No.
I put it on.
Okay,
Is he
place
okay
your
with
votes now.
It's a cursed item.
it? Oh, so like, can we type in the stuff that we want?
Oh, votes not for the items.
What's the volume to type this session?
Even Sylvania says yes.
I mean, if you want it, you can. You just have to tell me.
Oh no. It's just a mask, come on.
Yeah, but those were just gems that belong to literally one of the most cruel gods in the world.
And we know that gods exist. Like we've seen enough to actually know that they will respond to those things.
Oh,
and
you have a
just
paladin in the
corpse.
party. I think that he will be very adamant about the existence of gods. Anyway,
True.
Not
small
about the
bag.
existence of the false gods.
Black
what's
mask.
in a small bag?
Who takes it?
Wait, no, I'm not taking it. Well, Sylvania
Basically,
has gone.
on that list, is there anything that anyone wants?
Bone dice, a small moonstone. That's the only things that I'm interested in.
Okay, another. You get the bone dice.
Well, I'm only interested in the small bag because, well, I'm not Zorro, so I don't really need a black mask.
Okay. Is
I
that
will
it?
probably go for the mirror. It might always be useful. Not for fashion, you know, maybe some spells
Actually,
can use
the
it.
brooch also looks interesting.
Oh god, everything spider ship is going to her. Jesus.
Yeah, and
Okay.
maybe a set of traveler's clothes.
No, you have your you have clothes. Remember, you got your gear back.
I have the nice clothes, fine clothes. But traveler's clothes are different clothes, right?
Yeah, but doesn't your monk from before this whole adventure had clothes?
So does anyone have the black mask?
Yes.
Sylvania, you want to keep it? Okay. And it's going to be divided now.
I got the mirror. Nice.
Nobody takes a silver headdress.
No, those are
Me.
cleric vestments.
Well, we can sell the silver headdress. It's still silver.
Well, then you leave
It's
it on the... You don't have to have it on you in particular. You can just leave it on the party sheet.
Yeah, and that can be sold later on.
Well,
Anyway, you
I was
are
just
in
thinking-
a... you are kind of
Also,
faffing about. Stop faffing about.
there's one thing I wanted to check. We could drag things onto the party sheet for putting it back into the loot pile, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna put the hand crossbow back in for maybe someone else to take it. So let me see.
And someone else can
Dragon.
then take it back.
I'm also gonna put the crossbow bolts in it so that I know we don't track them, but they're part of the set. So
Underground, I'm definitely going to track them.
oh, right. I don't have arrows yet.
Of course you do.
You just said I
You
didn't.
found your stuff.
Why wouldn't you have arrows?
Oh right, I have arrows.
Unless you didn't bring arrows, I mean...
Well, yeah, I would have brought at
Anyway, if
least,
anyone
like,
wants
100,
something,
but-
you can drag it onto your own character, So, when you get back outside, you notice that the fight is still ongoing. So, if you don't recall, there were quite a few... Where is it again? There is interfighting going on between... What the hell is it?
Demons and Drow.
Yeah, I remember something about demons fighting the drow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm
dra-
more
the-
Ah, yes,
interested.
there was a three-party fight going on between these.
I'm actually
These-
more interested in where the main fight is taking place, so we can avoid it.
It's in the bottom, and looking around, you will have no choice but to go to the bottom. Unfortunately, you'll have to get to the bottom of this, guys.
That was just a bad joke, Villanelle.
Thank
no,
you, thank
just
you.
No. Alright, well, let's keep going, I guess. Maybe
You soon you get to a clearing.
Mm-hmm.
Lead the way, David.
No way. I'm a ranger, dude. I'm
Soon
going
you
in the
get
back.
soon you get to a clearing.
Sorry, Julian, but
9 out of 10.
I'm not in the front. Fuck it. You guys are stronger than me.
You look so tough, though.
Behind you,
Who just scrolled my character?
someone did. Behind you, you will find. Who did that? Stop doing that. They are now locked. So behind you, you will find the main hall where all the food is stored. You know this because you had to work here a few days. Two
Maybe-
barracks, and the two pillars are elite barracks. And when you look down, you'll see a lift.
Maybe we should take some food with us.
Wouldn't it be a bad idea to give ourselves some food as we're malnourished? I'll say.
Wow. Speak for
Yeah,
yourselves.
I think it's a good idea, and then whatever food that we leave behind, we'll just throw it off the ledge. Make sure that they don't have any, so they know what it is like.
But by the way, are here any more slaves beside us?
Yes, you and the other NPCs. Remember?
Yeah, but I mean, we're passing now more smaller caves. Are there more?
Those are not prisons.
So we're this group is the only group of slaves we're
The
with
one
now.
to your right on the map is the main hall, and the two at the bottom are the barracks for the drow, and the two towers are the barracks for the very high placed drow. But still, you see that the fight is calming down a bit, and the drow are slowly gaining the upper hand.
So
Yeah. Maybe we should loot the high place drows chambers.
You can probably
No. We
you
should hurry.
You can probably get one room in one of these 5 rooms.
Wait,
Wh-
keep in mind. Go ahead.
Well, one thing that I want to do is once everybody's taken the food that he wants to take from the food pile,
No, that is one of the possible choices.
I'm gonna throw an oil flask on top of it and light it up.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
we
going
could-
to
we could-
I'm going
we
to
could-
repeat. That's one of the possible choices.
Yeah, we could split up. Half of the party gonna look for valuables, other half for food. But in this case, I would say food is more important than valuables to get out of here.
I agree with that. So if we're gonna
Yeah.
split up, I'm going for the food.
Let's just all get
Yeah,
food.
I'm also going for Bahamut just kissed your ass.
What?
Well, they are still worshipping Loth, so
How much do you think you can carry? Each day
Well-
of ration weighs 2 pounds.
Well, since I'm not carrying any armor or anything, I think I can carry pretty much.
Your sheet should say your weight.
We also have a couple of, NPCs following us. I'm sure that they would agree to carrying some of it, especially the big orc behind us.
Yeah, especially since they don't do any of the fighting, I assume.
yeah, I'm gonna
Not
take
really.
I'm gonna take 5 rations from the pile, and well, once everybody's done grabbing what they want,
Wait. Don't write it down. I'll just add it to the.
I can take
Wow,
70
but-
pounds worth.
I'm gonna take like a week's worth of food for myself, if that's for how we're gonna do it.
Okay,
I
you'll
think-
see in the party sheet now that the rations have appeared.
I think I will
So-
take for 2 weeks if possible.
Okay, just drag them into your sheet, as many as you can take.
How many rations is there on it? 29 days of ration. Okay.
What's the weight at the bottom?
Oh, I just see that I have a days. I'm gonna probably have to delete
2
that.
pounds per.
How much can I carry?
Well, if you're not quick, Sylvania is going to have taken everything.
I mean, I'll give you food.
yeah, for some reason it isn't working for me.
Because
That's
Sylvania is
you're-
taking.
That's because you're not using dragging it correctly. You need to drag the dragon.
Right.
Not like I'm gonna eat it all.
So there's one left. There's none left.
Okay. The clash
Well-
of swords at the bottom is getting more intense, and you can see you can see that the priestesses are slinging spells while the warriors are fighting off the Vrox and the whatchamacallit, the Kazmi demons.
Yeah, now we really got to hurry, guys.
Well,
So are they
there's the easy way down and the hard way down. The easy way is take the elevator. The hard way is jump. I
Yeah,
recommend against. the hard way.
Let's just take the elevator.
Yeah, I guess that's the only way we can go. So let's go.
It's probably also more fun for Villa.
I agree. I know exactly what he's gonna do.
Wait, the elevator is basically just a small box, right? Maybe you should just take the stairs.
There are no stairs.
I think
and
those stairs you see lead towards the elevator then.
You know the thing about the easy way? It just looks easy.
It's never the easy way.
Hey everybody, let me play us some music while we're on this elevator.
Alright, so attached to the edge of the barracks platform is a winched basket device containing a large swinging arm that carries a thin cord of strong spider silk. The cord runs through a series of pulleys from a hand-cranked horizontal spool to a heavy woven basket suspended at the end. The basket is held up on the platform except when it is in use. And there is a problem here. It is hand-operated.
So somebody must stay behind, or what?
Mm-hmm. So
Okay, how many people can it carry?
It is 4 at the same time. And it takes... Well, it's at the bottom at the moment, so who is going to be the winch man?
I'm not. I'm just gonna jump on it and slide down.
Yeah, but it's at the bottom at the moment, so it first has to come up.
Well,
No!
who's going to operate the winch to make it come up?
But why?
Uh,
why?
Let's.
I will do that.
Let's one of the NPCs does it.
No, I will do that.
No, hold on.
Take
What's
a
wrong with just jumping on the rope and sliding down it?
Stool curls up against you, Sylvania. I don't like heights.
Oh, David,
Fine,
it's
fine.
What?
made of spider web. So,
It's spider silk. I don't think it sticks.
okay, you try it first. If it works for you, we'll follow.
I basically grab the spider silk.
Okay,
It's sticky.
go ahead.
I do. Oh, I probably have to move.
It's not sticky. You
See,
managed.
it doesn't even stick. I pull out the pull for a few times, see if it can hold me, like jump up and see if it holds my weight.
Oh yeah, definitely. It scarily bounces a bit, but it definitely holds you.
See, it's about fine.
As he slides, are you going to slide down?
Well, seeing as I have to make a standpoint for it, let's go.
As you slide down, a very fast version of this plays. You ruined my plan. I'm not going to let you.
Come on, why would you take an elevator hand operated and slide down with a sturdy rope? I mean, come on.
Okay. How's the rest going to do it?
Well, like I said, if it works for David, I'm just gonna flip my rope around it so I won't burn my hands and slide down like him.
Okay.
I'm gonna operate the winch for the NPCs and anybody else who wants to.
Okay. It takes
I'll
about
follow
10
suit.
seconds to make it go up or down.
At the top you see David. So you're going to do it hand operated, huh?
Full of
Okay.
It's on the top.
Oh, actually, that sound made me
It's a bit loud.
think of something else.
Well,
Yeah,
a
you,
mushroom friend can't really operate it well, so
Yeah, you need kind of, arms for that.
David, that winch sound that you just made,
That was me.
oh, that was you. I thought it was David's parents
What?
making it.
What?
I
Oh
thought it,
god, no! Julian, no! No! Just no!
Hey, I left the tentacles out of it this time.
This time.
This time.
Well, due to your noble help, those few NPCs who weren't able to slow it down on their own are now at the bottom. And Torin and Sylvania, you find yourself alone at the top.
Yeah, I also slide down after everybody's down.
likewise.
As you are in the middle of sliding down, you two, well, one after the other, I'm assuming. Don't want to tempt fate too much. So I'm assuming that they are all nice and close to the elevator. But while you were loudly winching and sliding down and such,
Sound.
you seem to have gotten the attention of something. Good news. It's not Drow.
Bad news, it's a spider. Right?
Demon.
Or
Oh,
demon.
why would it be spiders?
A demon spider.
Well, actually, why would it be spiders?
Yeah, why
Demon
would it-
drow spider.
Why would it be spiders? No, 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 no. It's much better than that. Suddenly this thing flies at you. And David, you get to attack.
Well,
Why do you have effect AC3? Do you know?
mage armor. I have.
Ah.
I cast the mage armor at the start of my escape.
One of those rocks comes flying at you.
All right. As an action, I'm going to. Can maybe try to identify what it is? Like. Was it Arcana? No?
Give me 1 second. But it does look like it's already wounded quite a bit in the fight. I'm going to ask for intelligence religion.
Religion, gotcha.
Can we all hold that?
Yes, because you can all see it.
Yeah,
Is
you
that something I
should
can
so.
roll on trained?
There is no such thing as training. Fifth
So I
edition.
just roll.
Wow. Natural 20 foil by a -1.
Sylvania, you have no idea what this is. And David, Torin, and Nadar, you know that this is a Vrock. What is so special about Vrocks? They are resistant to basically everything.
Resistant.
Yeah, to basically everything.
Basically everything? Okay, is there one thing that are not resistant to? I say
Might.
basically everything, there might be one thing that isn't.
They are resistant to cold, fire, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
It's no acid!
So so it has resistance to our physical attacks. Because
Right,
any other there's no other type of that.
And it's pretty good at hitting you quite hard, so... Go,
I'm going
David.
to... Well, I'm going to cast a spell.
Are you going to cast a spell?
Yeah, Chromatic Orb.
What do I do?
I'm going to choose the acid one. Let me just open the spell for a sec. You hurl 4-inch... it's an attack roll, so I need to roll if to hit.
Okay.
So I will do that. Wait.
Where is your diamond?
My diamond? Is it a diamond?
Material, a diamond worth at least 50 GP.
Well, I would have probably got one then.
Okay.
I mean, I was captured in the middle of travel.
Okay, but you need to watch out for that components were a
Yeah,
bit different.
I didn't see that component. I actually forgot about
Most components
used.
are not actually consumed, you just have to have them.
Right, then I'll... Okay, I have one because I prepared a spell for travels.
Sylvania, your companion has a diamond in his hands.
Where'd you get that?
You managed to hit it.
Alright, I have to click the right one. I chose acid damage as its damage type, so... 15 acid.
That looks very wounded. Why do you have one wound?
I probably took 1 damage from the trap.
Ah, yes. That is actually correct. Well,
I forgot memories all of a sudden. Huh. Oh, I have to tag my 1 spell.
forget. Ah, it's alt.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a cone. No.
Damn it! Okay. I found it, it's control.
Ah.
Okay, so instead,
Oh!
it's going to remain here. And it makes this. It oh no, it extends out. Okay. Give me 1 second. I need to do this properly. Okay. So it flaps its wings and tiny little flecks get knocked off its wing, and well, that immediately makes you cough and wheeze. Another, you fail.
Poisoned. Oh yeah, I need to put the combat tracker on. Oops.
Another.
I want to do a protection from evil and good.
First, you can give me a resist. What am I saying? Another one of those saves. A Constitution save, please. Well, this time you managed to get rid of it. So yes, go ahead. By the way, trick you need to know that's really useful. If you press your left and right mouse button at the same time, you can make a temporary line, cone, circle. Depending on if you hold Shift, Control, or Alt, it's going to make a square, a cone, or a circle. And if you hold nothing, it's a line. And if you want to make it disappear, just click left and right at the same time again.
Okay, for the spell, do I click the star or the little man?
What's the spell?
Protection from evil and good.
Man,
Wait.
I think it's...
It's on yourself?
Yeah.
You need to drag that man on yourself. On the combat tracker. Just drag that man onto yourself. And then it's going to give yourself a gigantic. Yeah. It's
Holy shit!
Yeah.
What's he doing?
He casts a spell. Can you explain this? What you're doing?
Well, basically I'm protecting myself from an evil creature this way.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm... What does it look like?
Roleplay.
Oh, well, I suppose that I touch my holy symbol, say a short prayer to Bahamut, and for a brief moment you see a bluish aura around me light up.
So you basically touch yourself.
Yes, I touched myself.
Torin.
Yeah, he was going on about last week that he was his own
Your
magic
turn.
symbol.
Torin, your turn.
I'm gonna.
Make
How
sure
did I
that,
move again?
by dragging yourself?
It will make a line if I do that.
No. It's actually a movement. I just need to say okay. Yeah, now you went too far. You need to start from yourself again. Okay. Don't worry. Suddenly you make that movement.
Oh yeah, you have to do that.
Yes, allow you the movement.
And it is. You actually move as a decent clip in this game instead of the sauntering.
Oh god.
That was hilarious.
Sponsoring charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just figure it's smarter to not to cluster together if he's going to throw more area attacks. So I'm gonna hit it.
Check something.
Quick! He might throw more area attacks! Let's walk all around him!
Combat.
And make sure that you control click him to select him, because, yeah, do that again. And this time make sure that you have him selected.
You'll get used to it.
Mm-hmm. And you unselected him now. There you go. Do the attack again. You miss. And you're unarmed? Your unarmed does hit, so roll the damage. You do a bit of damage, but you see that you don't quite penetrate. Sylvania.
I'm going to go ahead and give it a nice old smack.
You're gonna give him a smack. You hit him.
And I'm going to attempt to make that a trip attack.
What did you just say? Because you were just saying it while someone was blowing his nose.
Okay, I said I'm going to attempt to make that a trip attack.
Okay. Do you see that this guy has wings?
I'm not going to make a trip attack.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Alright.
Well, it doesn't say that's. It doesn't say
Doesn't
that.
automatically make you move to prone.
You.
My bad. My movement. Okay.
I think it does, actually.
Well, it's debatable. In this case,
I
it
was
might
just-
make sense.
Was just looking it up, but range provoke still, right?
No. You just attack with disadvantage if you attack, make a range attack while in melee. So
Right.
click the disadvantage button and make your attack if you want to do that.
Oh, it's either that or use a movement to get out and provoke. Oh well, I will give it a good shot.
Have a melee weapon? Ooh.
Yes, you
19.
managed to hit. Yeah, you hurt him quite bad, and he is not very happy about that. So what he's going to do is he's going to unselect. I don't know if you see the buttons, by the way, at the top of your map.
Yeah.
There's one that looks like a how shall I describe it? It looks like a crosshair with a red line through it. When it's your
Yeah.
turn, you can click it to deselect everyone.
Ah. Clear
Okay.
targets. Yeah.
That might be useful to know.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to attempt to severely hurt the person that hurt him most.
Which wouldn't be me, because I just petted it.
Well, I just did like 28 damage on him in 2 turns. Oh,
And then he lands on your head with his legs. He squeezes your head between his legs, and then he takes his claws on his hands and rakes at your face.
Whoa, that's too many attacks, dude.
Dealing quite a bit of
Holy
damage.
Shit.
There's a reason it came to us damaged.
Another.
Yeah, I know there's a reason why.
Well, I'm going to throw heroism on Thorin.
Is that a
Wait a
concentration
minute.
spell?
I believe it is.
then you can.
Isn't protection also a concentration?
It is also a concentration. You can only have one concentration at the same
Oh,
time.
well, in that case, I'm just gonna maul it.
Well, you can drop the other one.
No, I'm just gonna maul it.
Yeah, make sure that you read up on the concentration rules. That's the only important casting rule, to be honest. Okay? Make sure you have him selected, and there you go. He's already got it. No, don't hit not. Don't hit yourself. I just see that you selected yourself as well.
Stop hitting yourself.
Yeah, he just likes touching himself.
And now you unselected the rock. There. And the combat tracker, you can clearly see who you have selected.
Oh, yeah, something that I wanted to test. Oh yeah.
Yes, Snodder? It's your
Well,
turn.
I'm looking for my hammer here, but it still
It's
says...
on the action tab to the right.
Actions.
At the bottom. You didn't add it. I told you to add your weapon. You never did. I told you to stay after the session and add your weapon. So, well, I'm gonna skip your turn and try and add your weapon. Torin. You just need to find it in the library and add it to your inventory.
I spent a key to make 2 unarmed attacks.
Okay. You hit the second one.
And I can at least do it a bit of damage. And add the effect. I think I'm just gonna give it no reactions until the end of my next turn.
Can you do that?
Yes,
Probably
it's, when I do a flurry of blows, which I just spent key on.
Okay.
I
you
can-
didn't
if it
actually.
hits-
I want you to use your key. I don't see you spending key.
Yeah, I still haven't found where I spent key.
See those
Exactly.
four dots to the left of your attacks? Click one of those. That's the spend key
Ah,
button.
like this.
Those are all in the same group, so that's why I made them the same group.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that-
actually only need to spend key on my flurry of blows. This is an effect that's added to the flurry of blows.
Now that I see you figured it out, so go ahead, do your attack now. That is going to be a miss. Unfortunate. Alas. Sylvania.
Hey. Wait, it's a 2.
Hey, it's a 2!
That means I get to roll again.
Woo! Go ahead.
That's the first time this has come up.
It hits!
Oh my god, this is a thing.
While he's still straddling Sylvania's, David's face, you manage to stab it straight in the face after missing the first time.
Yeah,
He's
I
dying.
want to say that like my weapon just like clearly missed the first time, but with just like immense strength, I was able to just bring it back up.
Do some changing here, 'cause I just did look
And you see that on the other end of the cave, some drow have just finished fighting their fight.
Oh god.
What do you do? Think quick.
Charge.
We hide.
I'm not talking some drow, I'm talking the entire place.
Run!
Oh,
Yeah.
I start running.
We
And
run.
In which direction? You can make
Where are they at?
on the other side of the cave. So you can make the northwestern exit or the one straight behind you.
You mean the one at the bottom of the map?
Yeah, those are the two you can make. You can take the northern, you can make the western and the southern passage.
Well, what direction would I come
And
north?
they are in the north, I guessing.
Yes, they
We're
are.
in the northeast.
They were fighting in the northeast. So which one do you take?
I say
The
south.
southern option would be indeed it's away from the drow.
Well, they're both away from the drow, but okay.
But the one we have to first walk towards the drow before we walk away, right?
I think what they're trying to say is, would it be sneaky for us to take the south route?
Oh no, it's not sneaky. Neither are. You have been seen. They are charging.
Let's take the north route,
Yeah.
everybody. It seems to be
We're-
like...
we're running.
Yeah,
we're
it's a
letting
bit
the other-
bigger cave.
I'm letting the other slaves run ahead of us, and we are following because I believe we stand a better chance. Well, except maybe the orc. We let
Well,
the
you
orc run
are-
behind.
You are able to outrun them, but you spend several hours just blindly running away. And you, for a very long time, you hear the footfalls of drow in pursuit. But they always seem just that bit too far away to catch you. And after several hours of running, one of you notices that it has become quiet.
I made sure that the orc was carrying Mr. Stool.
I look at Sylvania. What was that high-pitched sound that we were hearing for 2 hours? Was that a drow spell?
A high-pitched sound? What?
Don't play innocent with me.
Are your ears ringing? Having another flashback to your soldiers?
Well, I believe it was Boko who always made a high-pitched sound. Well, up until the day he died, of course, in that fierce battle at Red Mountain Cliff.
No, there's also animals in nature that will just sometimes randomly make high-pitched sounds. Like certain kinds of birds and monkeys. It's really
don't
quite
think we'll
interesting how close
think
we
we'll
are
find
to
birds
the
and monkeys
animals
here.
in nature.
But now that you have been running for quite a long time, and it seems at least that the drows are not actively following you anymore, at least you don't hear them. And you find yourself in an area that looks kind of like this, minus the spiders. Though that is the size of the spiders that were on those webs.
Maybe like friendly spiders?
No. If only you knew.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna have to go over the webbing.
Oh, look at that spider shield. Is that something we missed?
No.
Right then. Anyone know where we are?
Not a clue. But I'm guessing we have to go up.
I look over at the black spider. Where are we?
He's like, and he holds his finger up, and you know that sign of like 1 second.
Okay. One. Start talking.
I have no clue.
This is your home.
Right.
Yeah,
Look at the
but
rest.
I usually don't run through this place. Somewhere
rest,
somewhere to the northwest, I know that, but can't really say more. So, got any plans to get out of here?
The only thing we can do is
Well-
go forward.
Hold on. Maybe someone else knows. I mean, we have like, what is it? 10 people behind us?
Yeah, but nobody that lives here.
Well, you never know that. I mean, that enlightened person might sound like someone that knows the way, or that crazy god guy.
And
Maybe even
and
they don't
Shushar, the enlightened, then speaks up and he goes like, "Excuse me."
Yes, what's wrong?
I was thinking, maybe we should go and take a look at Slupludop.
What?
At who?
Slupludop. Surely you must have heard of it.
Great.
It lays not too far away and near the Dark Lake. And
So you know where we are.
approximately. This is where they took me from when I was taken. He points in the generally northwesterly direction. Well, not that you know. He points in a direction. I think that Slubledop is about a week in that direction.
Well, Slubledok it is.
I'd like to know, is this Boopido or Quaggoth?
No, this is Shushar the Awakened.
Oh! I go to the guy that I made the bet with. I thought we had a bet.
Indeed, we did.
I don't know.
How much
Okay.
was it
Hold on.
again?
I think we came about, what was it,
10
20
gold.
gold?
I think he raised it to 20 indeed. Yep, you earned it. And he starts. He moves incredibly fast, and you can't really see where, but he manages to get 20 gold from several hiding places on him.
His butt.
There you
Well, armpit,
I
nose.
I wouldn't
breastbone.
smell that money.
Is there a water pool nearby?
go.
Like a little, where, I don't know, where a little natural bowl where water is in or something? They can
Yeah,
drench it
there-
in first.
There is actually a pool of a clear blue liquid nearby.
Blue
Right then.
liquid.
Splash!
Just before you do that, Sereth, you know, the black spider, takes you by the shoulder. That's acid.
Well, at least it will be clean.
Oh yeah, it will definitely clean you.
To the bone.
No, through the bone.
Ah, to the bone and beyond.
I still need to add that to my character sheet, so...
That is some very powerful acid. You know, it dissolves glass, it dissolves metal, it dissolves bone and flesh.
So why doesn't it dissolve the rocks that it flows on?
Because it's not metal, glass, or bone.
Exactly.
I've done...
I think you will like Slubledop. It's the city of my people. Though I must warn you, they are a bit crazy, but don't worry, they're just eccentric. They wouldn't hurt you.
Anyone else knows where we are, maybe?
Well, Poopido goes. No, not Poopido. 1 second.
Quaggoth? Doom jar?
Give me 1 second.
You got all those names written down, Angel?
Took notes when I was interviewing.
Poopido says that, well, if you wish, we could always continue on to Grekkelstag after we reach Slubledop. I think that Slubledop lies on the edge of the Dark Lake, right? And Shushar goes, indeed, it does. Well, that's one option.
Well, topsy-turvy, it looks like you're going to get to see a lake. After all.
Yay! She goes.
Wait, who?
Topsy goes, and Turvy's like,
They were both on their way to a lake. They were captured.
Ah.
Now we get to go to another one.
And Stool pushes up against you a bit. Sylvania, and you hear in your mind, you know, Neverlight Grove is also beyond.
What?
Neverlight Grove is also beyond the Dark Lake.
Everlight Grove. That sounds interesting. Does anybody know about the Everlight Grove?
That's where my people are. And immediately, Sarah goes, yeah, I concur, we should go there.
Who was that
Okay.
again?
The Black Spider.
Right. Wait a minute. Why do you want to go there so badly?
Well, I know that the Myconid are good people, and Stool has offered us sanctuary with his people. So I think that is a grand idea.
I'm guessing that he's enemies with most other people at the moment.
Well, he's a drow. They're enemies with everyone. Though
Everyone being so suspicious.
this is a. Hey, come on, enemies of my enemies.
Well, I'm still gonna do an, what was it? Insight check?
Yes, that's an insight.
To see if he is hiding something.
Doesn't seem to be.
Nope! Rolled a 1. Alright then.
I'm
can
keeping
I-
a close eye on him. as
Can
well.
everybody do that?
And Rond goes.
No, I'm not.
And Rond goes. I don't care where we're going along as long as it's outside.
Well, that is the end goal.
Well, I got 17 for the inside.
Another. It doesn't seem like he's lying or hiding something per se, but it's almost like he's not very sure of his own reasons for wanting to go there.
Okay. Then, wait, we had a scout, right? How's your, sense of keeping direction? To the dwarf.
It's the best you've ever seen. It's my job, you know.
Right.
I'm not familiar with this part of the Underdark. Otherwise I wouldn't have been captured in the first place. Because let me tell you, when I know a place, I'm never getting captured by no drow. But no, I had to be assigned to a new route, and she keeps on talking.
Shut up! You're
What?
as bad
Just
as
kinda,
a
like,
fucking
walked
paladin
away
with
a
his
bit.
talk.
Sorry. They say that sometimes. They say sometimes you really talk too much, and then I go, and then she continues talking again.
Oh, you know what'd be really horrifying?
What?
Well,
Okay.
at certain points I intercede to tell a nice anecdote about one of my unfortunately deceased men.
Is anyone against letting what's her name take charge of guiding us?
Oh, right. I didn't get to that point yet. So that's the issue. I'm not very familiar with this part of the Underdark. But let me tell you something. I am good at finding stuff. And I am good at keeping us fed. So just let me handle the foraging.
So you're good at finding stuff, so go find us an exit.
Smartass.
Go find us a dark lake. Think you can do that? Wait, no, let me say it like this. Guide us to the dark lake. You have some people that can give you directions.
Right now, the goal is to go to Everlight Grove, everybody. Just sit tight.
Yeah, but
that's
we
all.
should first take it.
So you. So Seret leads you to a softer spot on the ground, and then with his dagger, he starts tracing out a very rough map of the area. So he puts a cross, and that's like, this is Valkenveld, and we're not far from it. Then here to the northwest, he draws another X on the ground, is Slublodop, which is at the edge of the Dark Lake. Then if you go all the way around it, counterclockwise, you will come across to the left, Neverlight Grove, which is a bit away from the Dark Lake, but you'll still have to cross over it. And then at 8 o'clock, you will find Gracklestark, but I really wouldn't go there.
What's wrong with that place?
You know, Drow may be the nastiest, but they can be damn nasty as well. The Grey Dwarves.
Oh god. Great
Didn't we have a great dwarf with us?
No, you did not.
We have a normal dwarf with us.
I think we had.
It's not a normal dwarf.
No, that was a Darrow.
We also have a dwarf. So we have a Darrow.
And then he turns around to Jimjar. Say, isn't Blindenstone nearby the Dark Lake as well? And then he goes, yeah, of course. It's to the north of the Dark Lake. and then said, well, maybe we could go there as well. And then at the exact same time, Jimjar goes, sure, and then Topsy and Turvy at the exact same time, nope.
Why not?
Just because.
I see now. So there's a bit of a dynamic going on. Not everybody wants to go to the same place for reasons, most likely due to crimes.
Well,
They
what-
keep
what-
thinking a bit about your question, and then after like 10, so they first like, oh, just because, and then like 10 seconds later, it's near Manza Baranzin. And said, yeah, that's true.
Wait. You wanted to take us to the Dwarven main
Drow.
city?
Drow.
Not Dwarven, Drow. Sorry.
I'll not do
I
that.
had Dwarven in my head.
Look, I don't want to go to Manza Baranzin. They'd kill me. Remember, I was a prisoner as well, as good as you.
Yeah, but you were the first one to say that spot, and then suddenly in between we heard that it's the Drow main city. I'm not so sure we should trust what you're saying, so I suggest we go to the Dark Lake.
That's fine by me, because we'll have to pass by that anyway first.
Yeah, let's go as far away from the drow as possible. If that's possible.
Just get moving. If we keep chatting here, what if the drow come up behind us?
Well, you still haven't heard anything, and
At our throats.
it is, well, you don't really know how late it is, but your biological clock is telling you that it's time for some sleep.
Right, so who's gonna take up Night Guard?
A night guard isn't going to help
Shit,
us.
we did
need to
take
find a
shifts.
better spot to rest. We're right
Oh,
at the entrance
maybe,
to this
but-
cave. Come on.
Yes. Maybe we should take all shifts
Well,
with one NPC.
Now you ran you ran for hours, so that won't be an issue. You just need to, well, you find yourself, now that you look around a bit, in a cave. Yeah, what a surprise. To your left and to your right, you see these pools of a transparent liquid, which you have been warned is acid. Very heavy acid indeed.
So they won't be coming through that.
And then you notice that the thing where you're standing is actually a perilously thin bridge over that pool of acid.
How perilous.
About 3 inches thick.
Does it look rickety or just?
No, it looks like it's very smoothly eroded stone.
Can you describe the physical location of where it's over and where it's leading to again?
What did you say?
Like, what's the bridge leading to?
To the other side.
Yeah, they usually do.
Just use your imagination, and you don't need a very detailed.
leading to the next plot device.
So you're on one side. You are on the bridge. To your left and to your right, you see acid. And now that you notice that it is actually a bridge, you notice that it's underneath as well. So there is actually a small, you wouldn't really call it a lake, more like a pool, though it is a pool of very strong acid. And
let's all rest up a bit.
on the bridge.
Oh, not on the bridge.
On the bridge.
So you could,
Cross this.
for example, just go on the other side of the bridge, and as I said, it does not. It is a perilously thin bridge. Like it won't collapse with you standing on it. No, certainly not.
Well, How sturdy is the wood of the bridge?
It's not wood. It's
Where we're
stone.
standing on?
It's not wood. It's stone.
Oh, stone. Stone
It
bridge.
seems that the
Damn it, I
acid
wanted to break
does
it.
it seems that the acid does eat away at stone very, very slowly. Because as you look at the bridge, at the bottom, it's completely rounded off and smooth. It's as if there was used to only be a pool of acid on one side, and it ate its way through a stone wall to the other, to the empty pool on the other side, which made it one continuous pool over time.
Okay. Yeah, we should find a place to rest. I say we should just continue a little bit. What do you guys think?
We just we trek forward.
Well, I think that we all kind of could use some rest.
Well, yeah, but we can't rest on the bridge.
Well, no,
If you want to sleep on the bridge, be my guest, but I'm not going to sleep on the bridge.
We could also sleep on the other side of the bridge.
yeah, the bridge is just like 40 feet wide. Like it's a pool that's 40 feet wide, and it leads from wall to wall.
So there's a spot on the other side where we could rest at, obviously.
Let's put it this way. If there were no bridge, you would have to make a damn impressive jump to make it back to the other side. Because there's no way around the pool.
Yeah, or you could make a climb check to climb the walls. So it's pretty good defendable then, if I understand correctly.
Yeah. I mean, I think that I'm not coming across correctly because I haven't heard one very obvious suggestion yet.
Yeah, once we get over, we chop the bridge down.
No, because if I understood it correctly, and over that's no further route there, right?
There is.
Over the bridge.
I never said that there wasn't.
Okay, so there the road continues.
Yeah. Well, road.
So
it's a
yeah,
cavern
then,
system. Like there is no guarantee that there is no way through the cavern system to make that circles its way back here. But this is the most direct way in here, and is also the most logical way that the drow will come from to you.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say chop the bridge down, because it's also our only way out. Might anything come from the other way, no?
Well, we're certain about the drow, so I say chop the bridge down.
Didn't that say break it down a couple of times now?
Well, you could just sabotage the bridge in case the drow go over it.
Yeah, I think that
How
would
are
be
you
a
going
better
to
idea.
It's a natural bridge, Julian. So how are you going to sabotage it?
I don't know, I'm just a stupid paladin.
Weaken its foundation? I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of acid here.
Yeah, but it breaks through, it dissolves it slowly. I don't know how long it took for that pool to become two pools, or...
Probably ages.
I look at the dwarf and I say, hey, don't have dwarves some kind of stone canning?
Yeah. What do you want?
Well, what do you suppose is the best way to sabotage that bridge? So when the drow come over, they tumble into the acid.
Well. She takes a long, hard look at it. Well, it's naturally eroded, so... She points at a imperceptibly thinner part of the bridge, and he said, if you take a bladed weapon, and if you were to weaken it there just a tiny bit, you would be able to attach a tripwire Just you knock a spike in it. At that point, attach a tripwire, and then someone walks over it. The bridge is going to collapse.
Hey David, didn't you have a blade?
You can use my sword. I offer my sword to the dwarf because she knows what she's doing apparently.
And I offer my rope.
And not after that's a rapier, so no.
You don't happen to have any spikes?
Yes, we do. We have 10 of them. Also, headphones, please.
Well, those. Are you willing to offer one up? Because if you destroy it, you're not getting that one back.
I toss a couple. Here, have fun.
Okay. She ties the rope around herself first, and then she hands the rope to you guys. Keep a good hold, please.
Yeah, no problem.
That doesn't sound very.
What? What's Sagaria doing here? Oh, Villa.
Dangerous.
From Minecraft to Terraria.
She very carefully looks at it, and then she takes the spike. She puts it in a very calculated position, and then with the pommel of the weapon that she was handed, she gives it a slight tap.
How's it going?
And you see she does one small tap, and a crack around the entire circumference of the bridge appears. And then she knocks in the rest of the spike. Okay. If that spike is pulled out, this thing will collapse.
You are very cool, Mr. Dwarf.
Misses.
This is.
I can tell that. She has a beard, doesn't she?
No.
Oh, not a Pratchett Dwarf, sorry.
Female dwarfs with.
Well, I'm a Dragonborn. I can't tell the difference anyway.
Wait, what have you been sniffing?
Well, mostly my own mucus lately.
Now, how shall we make this trap? Because I'm not the best at that.
Well, we could.
How about making a dummy and tying the spike to the dummy? So when they move the dummy,
Well, we could. Do you think we could hammer in 2 more spikes?
Oh no. That bridge is set to fall.
Damn, because we could have made it that if they tied it.
well, we could lead the rope to the start of the bridge and then add a little board to it that says, "Don't pull this rope."
I don't think the Drow were born yesterday.
This is not a cartoon. What, I don't even know what a cartoon is, but this is not a cartoon.
They were in fact not born yesterday. In fact, most of them were born like 2 centuries ago.
Yeah, I think they know about this. could wait for them to appear, but that would not be a good idea. But why don't we just break the bridge instead of making it a trap?
Well, if you make it a trap, they fall in. Less followers of LOL.
Alright, Paul then.
Also,
Yeah, but if we break down the bridge, we don't have the whole mess we're trying to make a trap for it.
also,
Unless you can...
hold on, David. These Drow are spellcasters. Don't you think they can figure out a way over it if we break the bridge down?
It's gonna slow them down at least.
Yeah, but if we make a trap out of it, we know it's a trap, so if we need the bridge to escape from something that comes from the other way, we can still escape using the bridge.
Wait. What if, you think that the bridge can still hold a boulder blocking the road?
Yeah, but I doubt you can.
That's right. Well, we could try rolling it, but...
Boulder.
Yeah, if we could make like a boulder that was blocking that they would lift up and try to throw away, that would be the trigger. But...
No, they would need a poke flute to get it out of the way.
That's Snorlax. That's not the same thing.
When did life get so complicated? Now we're living in the Underdark and we're trying to crush our enemies with boulders.
Hey, welcome to being captured.
And then
I break out some of the rations.
Well, is there a boulder close by that we could move in the way?
We have 3 strong characters. We could try to lift it up.
remember
But there's
Prince
one.
Darendil, the very well-spoken Quaggold, that used to be an elf,
Ah, and we have 2 Dragonborn and an orc.
and he says, "Why not just watch the bridge overnight? If someone steps on it, collapse it, and then when we leave tomorrow, after the rest, just collapse it behind us."
Yeah, just tie a rope to that spike in the bridge and pull it out ourselves or something walks over it.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
that's gonna be one issue. What now?
I've got a couple of blocks of incense. I bet we can do something nice with that.
You could. See, now you're thinking.
How
What?
about we take
Incense.
a smaller block of stone, you know, put a block of incense underneath, light it, and that's, well, when we
Right.
leave, right? But then there's at least a chance that when they enter the bridge, they will just go down.
Why?
Where the collapsing sound isn't so loud as soon as we leave.
Why? You want to make a smoke screen that they blindly walk into it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't the most logical thing be to look what's making the smoke and then, you know, lift it up, throw it away?
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Right on both counts.
Then this... or wait
I
until
would like
it's
to
gone and then
remind
they'll see
you
it
that
again.
clerics have a spell to create water.
Right. So pulling a spike will do it. I say we just keep it right now and pull it and when someone approaches at night and then just break it at when we leave. We shouldn't make a trap for this. Yes, you want to kill people, but we don't have the tools for it.
You misunderstand me. I don't want to get.
You want to kill followers of Loaf. I know what you meant.
Yeah, because those aren't people.
Sylvania,
No, they are drow.
the stool is pulling at your leg.
Mr. Stool.
Then you look down and he's holding a sizable pile of dried mushrooms.
Oh, look at what you have
Of very
here.
dry mushrooms. Sorry, not dried. Won't we need a campfire?
I suppose we do. You won't.
And with a
I
small
don't-
stubby stubby hand, he points to the other side of the cave, where there is a quite a sizable amount of mushrooms growing. Just there's more of them. They burn
need to
quite
eat them?
nicely. Oh, yeah, there are some that you can eat. Just watch out for the red ones.
Okay, there's one more thing that's gonna be an issue though. 3 of the PCs can't see in darkness.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Night guard, that's what I'm
I
saying.
still got a hooded lantern, so what's the problem here?
Yeah, but
Well, you
no,
can
I
also
meant for
just
night
make a
watch. We
campfire.
can't see farther than.
I'd also like
No, no.
to set up a hunting trap. Like, hide
Well-
it a bit.
The point of a hooded lantern is that it casts light in only one direction.
What the hunting trap does.
Can I finish my what I was saying? Regardless of what we do with the bridge, people that are guarding won't be able to see.
They will be able to hear though. And I'm assuming that you're not going to be sitting in direct line of sight from the other side of the bridge, so you wouldn't be able to see them approach anyway. Might I remind you that Drow can
True.
see in the dark?
Yeah, that's why. If you want to do the breaking down the bridge thing during the night or when we're going to rest, it should be someone that can either see in the dark
Yeah, but-
or is very good at
David,
hearing
have
stuff.
you forgotten that we are each gonna take a guard duty together with an NPC?
Yeah, but are all NPCs able to see in darkness?
We got a whole bunch of them, and most of them come from the Underdark, so 10 to 1, we've got enough people that can see in the dark.
Oh, we're going to hold.
Alright.
We're going to hold watch together. Stool climbs onto you, Sylvania. I pick her.
Alright. So I want to set up the trap at the beginning to the cave entrance. It's a DC 20 search check to find it.
Okay.
I looked up the stuff for it. For a basic trap.
Who's going to? So yeah, Stool wants to help with building a campfire if you wish. If not, then not.
Yeah, we'll do it out of sight.
But near the back of the cave.
And
That'll
then
be
you
fine.
find yourself.
Basically, that the light isn't visible from the bridge.
And after some discussion by fire, and some eating.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
After some discussion by fire and some eating, it is of course a good idea to start resting.
Hey David,
Mm-hmm.
try these red mushrooms.
No.
They're really tasty.
Yeah, but I also heard that Stool said they're poisonous, so no.
I said that to you.
Did you pick one of them, Sylvania?
Yes.
It's contact, not eating.
These are mushrooms. They are 2 foot tall. They have orange and red stripes across its beige cap.
You are no.
I'm sure. I didn't pick them up.
Well, it's too late.
Well, it's too late. You said you did, and you wanted to offer me one, which assumes that you have it in your hands.
I was offering you to go eat one.
No, that's
you
not
weren't
what you
clear on
said.
that. You weren't clear on that, then.
Oh man, you shouldn't be playing in one of my games. You're a very bad vampire player.
Good thing this is 5th edition with Villa as GM.
Alright, what do I gotta roll?
You're going to give me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Luckily, it's on the other side of the cave. It's like like a minute of walking.
So we won't see it when she just drops from having contact with the poison.
No, it's not actually. You as soon as you pick it, Sylvania, there's like as soon as you uproot it, the bottom of the mushroom kind of explodes in a cloud of spores.
Oh, great. So I drop it and kind of run back as quick as I can.
You kind of feel it affecting your mind.
Alright, I stop a bit and I just try to
Wait.
collect
I'm
myself.
just going to say what the effect is because it's just a spell. Now, what spells do you know that affect the mind?
I have advantage versus charm and immunity to sleep.
Let's see.
No. Each spore is a tiny magic missile.
So,
That would be a lot of damage.
you kind of feel something in your mind, but you have a short respite. What do you do?
I tell Mr. Stool to go get some help, and I just like chill a moment.
Then you drift off for a second, completely lost in your own thoughts. Those mushrooms do look quite good. Very mesmerizing, those red and yellow, red and orange stripes. And you continue. But then you snap out of it.
I bind my own hands.
You bind your own hands.
Doesn't that fall under confused behavior?
Maybe that's what he's rolling.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I want to eat the mushrooms in my confusion. I want to make it difficult.
So going towards it and just biting with your mouth, it doesn't. Hands won't stop it.
Yeah, and then you feel the urge to walk closer to the mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you stop again.
What map are we on?
And you head closer to the mushrooms. And you feel your urge to pick more of them up to have a nice bite, but then you shake it off. Damn, those spores are weird.
From a distance you hear Nara yelling at you, "Hey, stop dancing around and get the fire mushrooms over here."
Need some help. Mr. Stool didn't help you. Or didn't get help, but
He's on the way. As I said, it's about a minute of walking from the
he
rest.
can just use the telekinetic.
No, there's a distance limit on that.
Okay.
A minute of walking? Oh, wow,
A minute later, while you are still kind of just when you kind of calm down from the effects, Stool arrives at you and takes his second favorite target. He pulls at your leg, David.
What?
Sylvania picked a bad mushroom.
She's freaking out.
Yes, I think she needs some help.
Hey, Naldar, whip me.
A minute later, when you arrive, she seems fine.
You stupid Stool. She's not even anything wrong with her.
Oh.
Go
Don't
back.
call him stupid.
She wasn't fine. She picked that mushroom and then she started acting weird.
Okay, so I just club her over the head and drag her back to camp, right?
Yep.
She's better now.
Clobber.
Or make an attack roll.
No. Who takes first watch?
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh.
Who takes first watch?
I guess
that
I'll
will-
take it with one of the night seeing people. No, night
I'll-
dark seeing.
I'll take second.
Sareth volunteers to sit with you, David.
Ah, splendid.
Yeah, I take third.
He says from the other side of the world again.
Fourth. There is even a fourth. I don't
So,
know if
Sarah-
patches are needed.
So, David, he says, what were you doing when you got caught?
You know, just traveling to Neverwinter when suddenly I heard some combat happening. I was like, what's going on? You know, being the courageous person, I charged to help and was too late and got knocked out by an arrow.
Yeah, that poison will get you, and then he rubs the back of his neck. It sure will get you. But did you hear that?
What?
Oh, no, never mind. It was nothing. Man, that pursuit is making me antsy.
Okay, there.
It'll be fine.
Well,
Wonder what I should do when we reach an exit.
well, your kind isn't really appreciated in an overworld.
Yeah, but I am also not very appreciated down here anymore, so...
Isn't there like a way to make it undone? I mean, I'm assuming he told me what happened.
Well, they told me that that on one of our raiding parties that I apparently killed one of my fellow raiders, but I don't remember anything of that. I don't think I did. Why would I do that when we have surface elves to kill? Much better.
Yeah, but aren't you Drow
You are not
experts
here.
in backstabbing?
You are not here.
I mutter in my sleep, sorry.
This is a David. This is only David and Sareth.
Well,
Oh well, I'll figure it out. And he starts scratching something on his the top of his head.
what are you trenching at?
I don't know. Think I got a bad reaction to something. And
Take a look
it-
at that. I closely I slowly go closer to examine what it is.
looks like some kind of boil.
Is it like a oh, there's a medicine check.
Give me a medicine check.
Where is it? There it is. Ooh, come on. 12.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of reaction to something, but can't really put your finger on it.
Do I maybe know of some way to ease it? Probably not enough with that roll.
Well, you would probably be able to make some salve, but you don't really have the materials with you. Don't worry, it'll get better soon.
When we find some materials to make that salve, though, I'll probably mix some up.
Well, that would be nice of you. I don't really think that the other surface dwellers among you are very appreciative of me. We've had
All
some
right.
prior meetings.
Yeah, well, you see, right now, the only people that I can trust, I make air quotes, are the ones that are next to me, so might as well trust. But if you break it, oh boy, you're dead.
I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, let's get Mr. Sleepyhead to wake up. His turn.
I walk to Naldar, kick him in the side. Hey, it's your turn! And then I go to wake up his partner.
And who will that
In a
be?
more normal... I don't know, who did he choose?
Other.
Well, someone with night vision, so I'm guessing the Darrow.
The Darrow.
Yeah, that's kind of like a dwarf, right?
The enlightened one?
That's this one. Bupido, that's the one who thought that he was a god. But okay.
Oh, benevolent deity, you, it's your time for guard duty. As I wake him up, because I don't want to piss him off.
Why, thank you.
I
Right.
bow as I leave, trying to hold in a laughter, and then go to sleep.
So,
Well, during guard duty, I take a meditative position on the floor, eyes wide open. But I do utter a silent, constant prayer to Bahamut.
he kind of scowls at you. Not that you see that.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
keep
kind of an uncomfortable silence. And after like half an hour. Wait. Psst. Hey, did you hear that?
I try to listen.
I hear splashing. Listen. And very silently you do hear the sloshing of liquid.
From which direction is it coming? Can I tell?
You're in a cave, but your best guess is in the direction is at least on the side of where the acid lake is. Should investigate. Yeah, what do you do? Because you're sitting like across the corner so that you cannot be directly seen by something that is in the water.
Well, I'll ask Darrow to take a look. In the meantime, I'm trying to, discern what the sound might be, except for splashing.
He bends down over the edge. And he's like, he's looking. Those fumes sure do sting. Don't
What
really
does?
see anything. Though I hear something. You should come take a look.
I pick up my hooded lantern.
He takes a step back.
I peer around the corner, holding my lantern. I don't see anything.
You're looking around, peering around on the surface, and you do notice a very slight ripple on the surface of the acid.
I wake up our most capable warriors. the
As
orc.
you are standing there, you hear Bupido yell out, "For the glory of Din Karazanan!" And you hear the beginnings of him charging to you, followed by a sizzling sound, and
What? Our ally charges to us?
Never said he was sane or trustworthy, but he was attempting to, and then you hear him scream in pain after a sizzling sound. Let me get this map out.
Which one? Because F1 minimized if it's that one. Oh, yep, that was that one.
was wondering what this map was.
It's not. It's just a very generic map. I can use it for general Underdog. Like every time you set up camp, I'll use a random spot in this map to say this is your camp.
Okay, if we're gonna start combat, can we have like 5? Because I gotta run to the bathroom.
Okay.
Right, I'll do it now so you can prepare.
Okay.
There's no bedroom in this cabin.
BFB!
Don't worry, the acid will dissolve solid waste.
So right now, where is our camp?
Wait, give me a second. But first we're taking 5 minutes. Well, if you need to go to the toilet, do so now. A very ugly drawing is a fire pit. Requires more sugar.
returned.
You have returned. Okay. Is everyone here? Julian?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. David, I'm going to count this as you are not yet awake. Or you are waking up. Same for you, Sylvania. And then you see it. The thing that just attacked Bupido as he was charging toward you. And he just flows through Bupido.
I'm here.
Okay, that's not good.
And he flows through towards you. He just flows down the incline there. Like it's not a big deal.
Is it fast?
It's not very fast. But... yeah.
Yeah, I run to the rest of the party.
We are in combat. Bottom left of the map. Alright, I can do this. Apparently it dropped down from the ceiling onto Bupido, just as he was charging towards you to push you in the asset. So, good thing that Jelly was there. Bad thing is that he doesn't really care about you either. So yeah, he slowly goes towards you. And because you are surprised by it, well, his pseudopods do not quite hit you. Nada. Nada.
Yeah, I'm not sure if mauling it is such a good idea, but I'm just gonna try.
Haven't you seen one of those before?
I don't want him to split.
Yeah, you did something wrong. Make sure you actually target it. Control click it. Try again. No, you control click twice. There you go. In the combat tracker it will always show you your targets, I think. Cypher, does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see he's targeting the jelly.
Well, he's not very hard to hit since it's like a gigantic jelly. Go ahead.
Oh, I just made the attack roll.
Yeah, and then you do the damage roll. It's a hit. You flatten a piece of jelly.
And then I do some movement.
Okay.
That provokes?
That does indeed. As you try to move away, it calls a 1.
Okay, its weapon breaks.
It doesn't have a weapon.
It breaks.
Okay. You get to take a turn now, David. You are considered prone.
That's fine, I'll just shoot it like that. Oh no, I can use movement, that's right. I just use movement to stand up.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna shoot an arrow at it.
Your 3 AC effect is gone. It's too late.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it. Ooh. Damage type?
Piercing.
Okay.
And it's my turn.
Sylvania. You wake up and you see that Nadar is fighting a big jelly.
I reach over and I grab my heavy crossbow and fire at it.
I'm assuming that you're also standing up. Using half your movement. Well, 15 foot actually. No, it's always half. Sorry. You hit it.
Oh, that hit? Wow.
Don't do a lot of damage though.
Yeah, but the last time I used a sword against a lime thing, it split, so...
Yeah, but it was enough to move it into red. Thorin is a monk. Unarmed attacks and stuff.
He doesn't like his biggest... well... its main protective instincts activate. And he just... like there's a fire pit which is still smoldering a bit. And it's just... it splits apart around it. And then as it is in the middle, there's like a cylindrical hole through the middle of the jelly right now. It just flows around the fire pit. No problems. But yeah, it's going to attempt to smack you with its acid. I am really bad at rolling today. Thorin. Thorin. Thorin.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Well. Don't forget to actually select it. Okay. Give me feedback on what you're doing, because I don't immediately notice that line. And it's
Yeah.
quite
I'm
boring
gonna
to
hit
just
it
hear
now
you
with
shut up.
two-handed spear,
Okay. That's a miss.
and then I'm gonna spend key to make two unarmed attacks.
Okay. Those hits. Please spend the key. I'm going to need to see you spend the key. Okay. You're also allowed to roll damage, of course. And again. Yeah, you hit twice. He does not seem to like that very much. Nadar.
Yeah, and he cannot take reactions for till I enter my next turn.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to try and flatten it with my maul again. You know what? Trying to smack it a little bit closer to the fire.
You miss.
I miss.
David. It doesn't really care about fire, by the way. That was just me being fancy and explaining what he does. You know that thing that GMs sometimes do.
Did you just leave its aggro?
Yeah, but he can take reactions. Go ahead.
Okay.
You managed to make it split apart. And then you notice that that Bupido is still laying there, and he's yammering. No, My divine plan! And you see that the entire bottom third of his right leg is basically sizzling.
Oh, guys, I think we have our decoy for our tripwire now.
He'll just make a bunch of noise. We don't need him. Toss him in the acid.
I would like to remind you that none of you were here to see that he betrayed Nadar.
Oh,
Except Nadar.
scratch that then. Scratch that. What happened here?
Well, I look at the Didero. Well, what happened here is that the Didero has forsaken the aid of Bahamut. And I go sit next to the campfire again.
Don't know what that means.
No, it wasn't my divine plan.
I feel like we've
Don't.
all been forsaken by Bahamut.
Well, you can pretty much guess, because he's wounded. I still have some healing left, and I'm not healing him.
Right. Well, then I guess I'll break out a healing potion.
I'll stop you. I'll stop you before you go there. He just betrayed us.
Oh. Wow.
No,
He's lucky that I let him live.
no, I wasn't betraying you. It was for the greater good of my deific plan.
You eat a red mushroom.
No, you know that he's kind of insane.
I know it is kind of insane, but to attack one of us.
You don't understand. It was all part of the plan.
Can I just push him into the acid?
Yeah, okay, that ouch. And then you see just how fast the acid acts. It takes a mere 20 seconds until only the fabric of his clothes remains.
Let that be a lesson to everyone else. If anyone wants to do any infighting, it'll end messily.
Okay, well, I no longer choose the Didero. Instead, I'll choose Pikachu. What the fuck? How the deep gnomes thingies?
Sverfnablin.
Yeah, one of those.
I'll bet you that nothing else is going to happen tonight. Wanna take me up on that? Jim Jar steps forward, one of the deep gnomes.
I'll second that bet. So, anybody want to bet against us?
Odds are definitely in your favor that nothing will happen.
Well, we did make a lot of noise, so not completely in our favor.
Come on.
I don't even know if it's the
Can't
night
you put down
anymore.
10 gold pieces or what?
Is the night eternal? Like, does it count? Is night when it's...
No.
Okay.
Until the end of the rest. I'm a fair better. I wouldn't try to fuck you over.
No deal.
And rest assured that any winnings that I take will go to the nice orphans of whatever town we'll find ourselves in.
And then Shushar, from his half slumber, says, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
That was Boopido.
And no, that was Shushar.
It was Shushar that died?
No, Pupidol died, and Shushar just said
Oh.
to Nadar's plan of giving it to the orphanage of the next city, which would be Slublutop. And he says, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Come, let's continue our rest. And he just turns over and just continues sleeping.
Oh, we're deceased. Well, I guess all the excitement's kind of ended here. Oh, I believe that it's...
Well, it's Torrent's watch next.
Yeah, your watch is almost done. So, I'm going to close the map again. Torren, who did you pick?
I think I just picked the elf that's turned into that furry thing.
Excuse me. It's called a quaggle. I do not like this new form, but I would like to appreciate it if you would address me by it. Because this is my current format of the moment. Well then, shall we? And he picks out a nice rock to sit on, and then waits for you.
I also pick a rock to sit on. I offer him some rations.
No thank you, I ate. It's not a good idea to eat this late, you know.
Well, if you eat, you stay awake easier.
Perhaps. But I don't think I will have any problem staying awake. So what's the deal with that stuck-up other guy? You know, another.
Yeah, I think he got a case of Bahamut up his ass.
I believe you, you know. Oh well.
You hear Nadar mumbling in his sleep. Oh yeah, Bahamut. Right there. Right there. That's the spot. Oh yeah. Yeah, give it to me.
I am going to remember that. Oh wait.
I always like when the games say that somebody will remember something, and then it's like they're scripted to die like 2 seconds later.
Not much going on down here, right? Kind of a... I think we've seen most of the danger this night, to be honest. So, how about some dragon chess?
Do I know that game?
I suppose you do.
Okay, fine.
I have
Got
my
nothing
board
better to
somewhere.
do.
And he sets it up. And some time passes while you play. And before you know it, your 2 hours are already over. Who had Fort Watch?
Cool.
Ah yes. Stool is actually awake before you, and he pokes you in the face, Sonia. Wake up, it's our turn to watch.
Alright. Alright. I'm up.
He starts. He basically, as soon as you two sit down and start watching, he goes off about the grove that he's from. You should see it. There's so many Neverlight Grove. You should see it. There's so many giant mushrooms there. It's a really beautiful place. I hope we can make it there.
I hope so too, and hopefully they're not as dangerous as the red ones.
You should, next time before you pick a mushroom, you should ask me. I happen to know quite what are you doing, Julian. Stop masturbating to your microphone, please.
I was just tapping on my table.
Same thing.
Yeah, stop trying to pretend the microphone is Bahamut's dick.
Alright, so I want to kind of set things up so, like, I'm on the edge of, like, where the bridge is.
Okay.
And if somebody did come around the corner, I'd like to be able to shoot at, like, the red mushrooms near them with my crossbow.
The other side of the cave, so that won't work. Also, you would also be near the mushrooms in that case. You've seen the map; it's not that wide.
The other, like, I mean, how far though? Because crossbow can reach pretty far.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't explode far enough. If you know what I mean.
Suppose I would need blunt arrows for that.
Then I mean, I mean, the mushrooms, yeah, they explode in spores, but it's not like that those spores are going to reach the 100 meters to where you are. So,
Oh no, I meant to where people entering the cave.
they are on the other side of the cave, the mushrooms. And as you've seen before, those are not
they're-
safe to move.
They're at camp.
No, they're further away, behind the camp, quite far.
Can you safely move these mushrooms?
No, that's how they pollinate, you know.
Hopefully
Whenever
they're not
someone
pollinating inside my
foolishly-
brain now.
What?
But hopefully they're not pollinating inside my brain now.
Nah, they won't. They just make you see things for a while. You know, some crazy people take them for fun.
That sounds radical. Not something I do though. No.
There's so many cool mushrooms, and he tells you about a mushroom called a nightlight. You see, back in Neverlight Grove, we have these strange we have these tubular yellow mushrooms, and when you touch them, they start glowing, and then when you touch them again, they stop glowing.
Fascinating.
Yeah,
You know,
we use them
part
as
of
street
me-
lights.
part of me still blames the Black Spider for getting us in this mess. We wouldn't have chased all the way through the mountains, gotten captured if it weren't for him. I could have sworn that after we escaped, I just had the strongest urge to just push him right off the edge. There was an opportunity to do it, and I just didn't take it.
Well, perhaps he had an opportunity to push you off, and he didn't take it. Why didn't you think about that?
Probably right.
I think
Yeah,
we
he showed
should
us
just
mercy down
all
here.
get along. It was very unfortunate that Bupido did something as foolish as he did. But if we can all just get along, we'll make it out fine.
True. I'll have to watch my back. Maybe we could just part ways at the end of it all.
I'll help you watch your back.
I really appreciate that, Mr. Stool. You're like my last friend down here.
And around you, you hear the first sounds of people awakening. Rest. Long rest. Automagic.
It's like electricity.
Does everything reset?
Yep. So,
All the ticks?
everything is reset automatically normally.
Cool.
So, what's your plan?
Well, the plan is to collapse the bridge and to trudge on.
Okay.
Should we collapse the bridge or just kind of leave things as they were? We don't want to like leave a mark that we were here. So we just pack up.
And Sereth says, just trust me on this. They'll know we were here. They've lived here longer than you've been here.
pick
In
up my
fact, they've
hunter's
lived
trap.
here for longer than you have lived.
The orc,
Not all of them.
the orc probably goes, I don't want to give them a free spike, and just pulls it out, right? You know?
That would be something that he does. If nobody wants to stop him.
No, don't.
Too late. And the bridge falls in, and a small droplet hits his chest, and immediately a big boil forms. Jeez, that stings. Ah! It sizzles for a while, and there's like a big missing patch of skin on his chest.
I perform a lay on finger.
I can handle it. Just keep going. He pushes you away. Right. No time to waste. I want to get out of here. Now, you with me or are you staying? Ron says, the orc.
Well, I guess we start walking.
Excellent plan. What follows is a very monotonous day of caves upon caves upon caves upon caves upon caves.
Upon more caves.
Yes, and yet more caves. And you come across a few interesting small passages and then more caves.
Until we finally reach a cave.
Indeed. About 16 hours later, you reach a cave.
Boy.
Now, during this day, who wants to make the forage for food check?
Wasn't the dwarf good at foraging?
She has a plus 5 in survival.
I can automatically succeed on that, so I'll do it.
But can you? Why?
Yep. If there is food to be found in the area, I can automatically find it.
Excellent, so you do it.
That is my Outlander perk.
Well, I think it's from your Outland, right?
Those. Always find food, water, provided terrain provides.
Okay, you'll be able to find. With some help from Stool, you come in one of the smaller caves you come across. There, this entire place is bathed in a weird green light.
What is that? The light coming from?
Ha! We shouldn't stay in here too long. I forget his name. Damn it. I literally.
Seraph?
Yes. We shouldn't stay here too long, Sarah says. This is the Vezras. This strange spots have been turning up lately in the Underdark. We should move on. And as he starts moving, Stool points you towards a small patch of mushrooms.
Okay, I take a closer look at them. What are these, Stool?
Look, and then you find a pale orange-white mushroom. And as you get closer, you notice that the air is literally warmer around the mushroom. They're fire-like, and they're quite spicy, but they're edible.
Okay, I'll take a little bite.
What? Yeah, but you know, my Conants don't really have taste buds, so when he says quite spicy, you kind of understate that it's basically like you're taking a bite out of a pure root of wasabi.
Oh gosh, it stings.
But it is edible and fresh.
Maybe if I use a little bit of it to spice up a meal.
Yeah, that's actually what most of them do with it, but I didn't think it was that spicy. He takes a nibble. See, it's fine.
Bodies are quite different, but I'll stock up on a few of them for you and perhaps spicing up some of their old rations.
Excellent. So at the end of the day, when you get to that last cave, some camping happens. And this time the night passes without incident. And in fact the next night does as well.
I'd like to take the chance to take a watch with Seraph.
Okay.
I wanna just have like kind of a one-on-one conversation with him a bit.
Anyone else want a one-on-one with someone in particular? That was a question to the people in this group.
I'm gonna go with not in particular, unless one of them wants a conversation with me.
Well, maybe that'll come up later. During your watch, which is somewhere in the middle of the night, Sylvania, you're sitting there with Sereth, and he is kind of not very talkative against you. I mean, he's very much aware about of the dislike between you two. Well,
Speak up a bit. Kind of a strange situation we're in here.
yep.
I want to say the whole thing's your fault. I want to.
You came to search me out.
You had to have known on some level, though, that what you were doing was wrong. Killing innocent people.
Oh, wait. I wasn't killing them on purpose. I can't help it that the underlings there, that they can't hold their swords to their own. I was just trying to get some leverage on people. Never trying to kill them. Try telling that to some bugbears. Let me tell you, bugbears are annoying to work with.
If you deal with bugbears and bile of the earth, terrible things are going to happen. I'm sure you know that very well, being a drow yourself.
Well, maybe if I found some allies on the overworld, I wouldn't have to have consorted with bugbears. Why didn't you think about that?
Trying to. I'm going to do my best to.
They
What
didn't
happened?
even. They didn't even let me into Bryn Shander. They let everyone in Bryn Shander. Not me though. No,
Well,
too dangerous.
I'm going to
Oh,
do my
fuck
best to put what's happened between us behind us.
And I will do so as well.
Work together, and at the other end of this all, let's just part ways.
Sounds like an excellent idea. And I hope I can find if I can find a good plan to do something after we get out of here. Because at this moment I don't really have a place that I might be welcome.
I'll keep my eyes open for you. Just on
How
that.
nice, he says kind of sarcastically.
Just fold my arms and kind of like silent the rest of the time.
Time passes. I'm filling out some more tea. Yeah, for heavy talking sessions I really do need tea.
Thoughts?
Okay. What's... Oh no, I have something for that. Who of you is carrying torches? Or any open flame?
Double check on that.
Hooded lantern, so that's not open flame.
Open enough.
There's a campfire, right?
No, I'm talking over day while you're traveling.
Oh, then I have also have a hooded lantern.
Do wood elves
Yeah,
do
but
well enough?
what?
Do
what's-
wood elves see well enough at night? I
I don't know.
remember that.
Do they have?
Dark vision 60.
Yeah, you don't
No.
need it. But the other two do. Well, the other 3 actually need it. So I'm assuming that they have some kind of light with them, which involves some kind of fire. Always. Almost always. The next day, you pass by some abandoned. Well, you don't really know what it was used for, but there's like an extremely deep chasm here. That's like it's only 15 foot wide, and there's like rope bridges every 10 feet across it. You can't see the bottom of it.
Pretty rope bridges?
Well, they look quite sturdy. There are some that look ramshackle, but because there are so many, you can definitely find one that is sturdy.
Okay. Pick that one. I want to kind of take a closer look at the surrounding, though. Like, I call over everybody to look into, like, down below. Maybe somebody can see a little bit further than me.
Now that you notice that you're not actually at the bottom of a chasm, at the top of a chasm, because the cave you're in is basically a tube, and in the middle of that tube, there is that's actually the chasm. Like there's, you have tube, then 15 foot of nothing, and then the tube continues. So both above and below you see black, and to the sides you see black, with a few light spots in the distance where other caves like
But
this are.
This is actually a good spot to end the game. Tube continues.
No. What do you do?
Over to the sturdy bridge and...
So both, as you are standing on the sturdy bridge, to the left you see blackness in a crack, in a 15 foot wide crack in the wall. To your right you see the same, above you see the same in the ceiling, and below you see the same over the chasm. So it seems like you're in the middle of a chasm, though it's so deep that you cannot see the top of it. Above you is only darkness, and below you is only darkness.
I'm gonna back up a little bit. And...
I want to listen and see if I see something dangerous moving around. And listen, of course. Listen is most important in the darkness.
Give me a perception.
Oh, that almost looked good.
You mostly hear a lot of wind. The wind is very creepy, because it echoes through all of these other caves along the side of the cliff that you're passing through. It's hard to tell anything from it. It's just slightly melodic as the wind passes into other tubes like the one you're in.
How long is the bridge?
15 foot.
15 feet?
Yeah. So I'm going to create. Ah shit.
A lot of darkness. Does everyone think it's just safe to cross?
I'm looking for a map that I can that is not used that I can actually just draw on.
Well, I think you should go first, Sylvania. I mean, you're voted most likely to die.
Excellent reasoning.
Okay, this map has nothing to do with the actual campaign, but I'm just showing you this so that I can draw on it. So to the right of the map you see that I've drawn something. So in the middle there's like the horizontal part, that's the chasm, and then you have these bridges here that I've drawn. It's like this cave used to be one continuous tube, except a gigantic crack happened. Do you get the image of what I'm trying to describe?
Yes, it's like a tectonic just shift.
Yeah, like this entire place was just cracked open. And it's so deep that you cannot see the bottom. You cannot hear anything from it. You cannot see anything in it. Is there anything you want to do with it?
I want to drop a torch down into the abyss.
To see how deep it is? Or what? What? What did you say?
I'm gonna mark that off.
I still don't hear what you said.
I'm going to mark the torch off.
Yeah, but I didn't hear what you said before that.
Oh, I'm going to drop the torch into the abyss.
To see how deep it is.
Yes.
Okay. Well, as you drop the torch, you see the dot getting smaller and smaller and smaller until there's a tiny speck that doesn't seem to get smaller anymore. It's so far away that you can't really tell that it's if it's falling still or if it's on the floor there somewhere. The dot is as tiny as it gets. But you do not hear the sound of something hitting the floor.
So does the bridge look absolutely sturdy?
It does.
Okay. I'm going to tie a rope around my waist and then have the orc hold on to it. Walk across.
Yeah, and somewhere halfway he's gonna go, wait a minute, I gotta spit my hands a bit.
As you are carefully leading the people back across one by one, it quickly becomes obvious that the bridge really is sturdy. And I would like everyone to give me a perception check.
But
I'm missing... I don't hear anything, Cypher. You're not speaking. as far as I'm concerned.
You haven't been speaking for a while.
Mm-hmm. So you're helping everyone across.
Oh wait. I get advantage.
On.
15 senses, you have an advantage on checks made to listen to, search for, or notice something.
Okay, you can try. You can roll again then.
Okay.
As you are helping people across, you smell something weird.
Does anyone else smell that? Also, I heard you there for a second, Cypher.
Yeah, we heard
Yeah,
it.
I put on push to talk by accident.
Smart. By the way, you can tell if your own orb starts glowing if you're actually talking.
I thought it happened before that my webcam wasn't working.
Anyway. And then we get the microphone with a bar through it.
Even with that.
Nobody else notices the smell. Indeed.
I tell everybody to hurry up. There's something amiss. Hurry up. Everyone over the bridge.
Okay, now I'm going to ask everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's see. Constitution.
Well, that's a good amount of rolls there.
Well, I have the highest constitution.
Whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. Sorry, wrong button.
Why's your constitution so high as a...
I have a proficiency bonus in constitution. All saves.
Everyone, you start coughing as something strange in the air is kind of working on your system, and that kind of pushes you on to hurry up. And then, Sylvania, you hear a rushing sound coming from below.
Oh god. Keep going, faster!
You see that small dot that you threw down there? It's getting bigger.
Oh my god. There's water coming! Something's coming up!
No. It's a light emitting fire-colored.
Lava.
Oh no! Remember, you threw something down there.
Oh,
Yes.
just coming back.
I think it's a gas explosion.
And the rumbling gets louder
Fuck.
and louder and louder.
Hurry the fuck up or you're left behind.
But
I
before
start running.
before you are able to all make it across, the rushing fire makes its way up the chasm again and into the tube you were in. And I'm going to use a feature of the thingy. See, I like it way more when I roll. As fire singes you. I keep typing /R. Actually, not you. You take 7 less. Yeah, it turns out that you kind of had a gas explosion that you kind of caused.
Sylvania.
With that tone of voice? How was I supposed to know that was going to happen?
Well, at least you live.
I take a healing potion. Maybe even 2.
Take a rest.
What's the worst that could happen?
Let's take a short rest.
I suggest against it.
I'll take a short rest.
I'm against a short rest. We still have healing potions.
Use a healing potion. I don't need to use a healing potion anyway. I can wind this down.
What are we doing now?
Come on. Unless Nadar wants to lay on hands some people.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Unless you want to lay, like, spread out a lay on hands.
Well, who needs some?
I could use like 5 points.
Alright, I'll give you 5 points.
Never mind. After the session.
That's actually correct. I checked the sheet. Nah, you're doing it wrong again. You need to drag that healing onto your target. You know, the red plus.
How'd it magically heal me?
In the combat tracker, just drag your healing onto the wounds of the person who needs it. Another.
So how does it work for a healing potion then?
I use the red dragon for that.
What? You first. Another. You're in summary mode. Put it in effects mode. That's there. You actions mode. There. That red plus. And why did you add a spell lay on hands? You already had that. It's paladin powers, lay on hands.
I gained 1 HP.
Yeah. Keep doing that. You only did 4. There you go, that's 5. And then tick them off. There, that's how you do it. I think that we are at the point where you're not going to use 1 anymore, right?
Yeah.
I'll modify it to 5 and change it to 4 uses instead. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. Now you can drag 5 HP at a time. Which is way more convenient. Anyway. Is there anything else you want to do here? Another? Anyone?
Yeah, I would like to get my healing from my healing potion. And I want to take another one.
Roll your healing potion.
Already did that.
Where is it?
Above Nadar's lay on hands.
Okay, what you do is you drag that number onto your wounds and you hold control. If you hold control, that's going to be applied as healing instead of as damage. Try it. Yeah, you figured it out. And make sure to remove them from your sheet.
Say, doesn't Lola have channel divinity or something?
Yeah, I do.
What does that do exactly again? Wait, let me look it up.
Oh, that allows me to make a kick-ass smite.
By the way, lay on hand is not per rest, it's daily. I don't know where you got per rest, by the way.
It probably says per long rest.
Yeah, it says per long rest, not per short rest. You always said short rest, but that's not right. Unless you have something that I don't know about. But it doesn't really matter. So anyone else want to do anything, or shall we continue?
Good.
Nobody?
I don't really can do anything.
What do you mean? Do you need healing?
Oh, really?
That night again passes without incident. And the next day, getting closer and closer to where you want to be. You come across a very strange sight. Because suddenly the tunnels you've been following, they end in a sheer cliff. And yet again, you don't really see the bottom here. But you also don't see the other end of the cliff. What you
Let's
do
not
see...
throw a torch in this time.
Let me continue. To your left and to your right, you see that it continues for a very long while. You could just shimmy against the wall to your right. I mean, it has to end eventually. Or to your left. But you don't know how long it is. In front of you, between this side and the other side that you do not see, but it must exist, obviously, are very thick spider webs. They're made of quite well, they're of course made of spider silk, and it's a crisscross of spider webs. It leads to the other side, but the other side is so far away that you can't see it. The entire place is in an eerie blue glow. And even though that glow leads down very deep, you still don't see the bottom. Or the other side, as I said. What to?
Sereth? What was that blue glow again?
Vezres. You don't want to spend too long in it.
What does it do if we spend too long in it?
I don't know, and I don't intend to find out.
We vote for going across or not?
Bypassing it is going to be many miles.
Yeah, let's just get the short way this time.
One by one.
Well, one by one, it's you can't see the other side from here, and the glow reaches quite far. You estimate that the glow reaches several hundreds of feet, so it must be a few thousands feet wide. This
Spider
chasm.
silk is strong.
Oh yeah, it's
It'll
strong.
hold.
It'll hold, and Serret shows you by just leaning against one of the vertical strands. That holds him no problem. The strands, they slope up, they slope down. Basically, for those who've played Dark Souls 2, remember that one area? With the spider webs?
Oh,
Yeah, they're like that.
The
Redstone
Yes.
Cove Saldora.
when you go down into the hole.
Yeah. Like that, except not for going down, but for going to the other side. And instead of blankets of spider webs, it's very thick single strands intertwined between blankets of webs.
Yeah, just like those in the Underdark in DDO.
And then you,
What?
from somewhere in the middle, you hear like, woo-hoo! Some people whooping in joy and such. That sound is coming closer towards you.
Might as well get going then.
Yeah, my weapon is drawn in anticipation of some more anti-Bahamut sentiments.
Wait, didn't we get a long rest?
A while ago.
Oh yeah, this is the next day. I'm doing it for you.
Reason I asked.
And then as you step onto the webs to get to the other side, you see the cause of those joyful whoops. There are two goblins skating across the webs.
Well, I guess we kill him.
Why should you?
Because they're goblins.
Witnesses.
As you're walking carefully across, they continue skating all about, and eventually they see you, and they stop, and it's like, and one of them says, "Hey, Spiderbait, look!" And then the one who said that looks towards you and says, "Hey, how you doing? Need some help getting across here?"
Depends.
Hey, we don't mean no harm. Don't need to point those weapons at us. Don't worry, we're safe. I'm Yuck Yuck.
Yuck Yuck and spider bait?
Yeah, they
Yeah, it makes sense to me. One is called Spider Bait because he attracts spiders.
the left
And
the
the
left
other's
one is
called
the left one is the guy who called himself Yuck Yuck, and the right one is the other one. That must be Spider Bait.
Yeah. And Yak Yak is called Yak Yak because he's not tasty.
No, Yuck Yuck. And Yuck Yuck slenderly jumps off his strand, leaving Spiderbait to kind of regain his balance as that weight is lifted off the strand. He jumps down towards the bed where you are, and he strides confidently towards you with his hand held out. Let's try that again, shall we? As I said, I'm Yuck Yuck. That's Spiderbait. And you need some help getting across?
Why not? They haven't attacked us yet. I grab his hand.
He shakes it firmly.
I return it. More firmly.
Now, there is the matter of some compensation, you know?
I knew it! I shoot. No.
Don't worry, it's cheap.
Just pay him with your ass money.
We are always here to guide people across. There's people across here all the time. You wouldn't imagine it. You think we're in the middle of nowhere, but no.
Yes.
Every day.
Yes. So what's
Anyway,
the price?
2 GP per day. It's going to take a day or two to get across. This chasm is wide, man. It's groovy.
Yes, but across is just straight ahead, right?
Well, nah, not really. There's like entrances up at top, down below. And trust me, you don't want to get down below. This thing is 500 feet deep. You won't like it down there. Especially not if you hit it at terminal velocity. What you want, probably, is to get across at the same level, right?
No, going to the surface would be nice.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, pal. No surface entrances here.
Get my money back, give him 4 GP from the money the bet gave me. I wouldn't smell this if I was you.
Why not? Ah! Right. Puts it away. Glares at Jimjar. Right. This way.
Follow along.
And they... Oh, wait. Stubby little feet, you know. We need to do some preparations. He takes out a jar of something. A white goop is in it, and he starts rubbing that stuff on the bottom of his feet.
What in heaven's blazes are you doing?
Grease, so we go faster. Well, we're surfing the waves.
Oh boy.
And he stands up, nods at Spiderbait. Right, let's break it down.
Oh, wait. We're walking and you're surfing?
Stubby feet, you know. We're still going to be as fast as you are.
Hard?
Right. Just follow us. We'll
Wait,
show you straight ahead. We'll show you
Is it-
straight. What?
is it hard?
What?
Surfing.
Well, he looks up and down. I don't know if you've got it, man.
I rope around my waist, give it another. Take some of the white goop, rub it on the feet. Let's go.
Well, you find that with the goop, you literally slide over the spider webs.
Okay.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh, come on. I hate my rolls. Seriously, I want to do something cool, and I say nope.
Well, you find out that that just how fast you can slide. In fact, you slide at double your normal speed. Kind of out of control, and not very long after, the length of rope runs out, and you feel a gigantic yank in your back, and you just fall straight back over. And then a few seconds later, Yuk Yuk, while sliding backwards, slides by your side and says, "Told you so," and he keeps on sliding.
I stand up and try again. On acrobatics.
Yes.
There we go.
Well, this time you managed to control your speed, and you managed to get yourself in the same speed, and well, Yuk Yuk is actually quite impressed by what you're doing. And then he stops.
Oh, I stopped as well. A little bit ahead, but
And he holds out he holds out his hand. Come back.
okay.
Something here. He searches in front of you. And he doesn't notice something. And then he looks back in your direction, and like he's looking at you, and behind you is the rest of the party, including Sylvania and such.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought I heard so. Oh fuck it, Sylvania!
Huh?
Behind you!
I look behind.
Ah, fuck you.
What?
Wait, shit.
That's 2d4.
I did something wrong.
Spiders!
I think our paladin just fell off.
No, nobody fell off.
Well, I did.
Ah, you also reconnected.
Well, it's not showing that on my end.
It's also not showing it on my end.
Yeah, it's asking me to rejoin the game and refusing to do so.
Well, then close the program and retry.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm going to end it on a cliffhanger here. Because as you look behind you, Sylvania, you see 7 gigantic spiders coming straight at you. Not at the party, at you.
Okay.
And what happens next, well, we'll find out next time.
Oh, nope. Old Dragons and Dungeons? Doesn't sound as cool. Dungeons and Dragons.
I didn't die this session.
Oh.